You know, the funny thing is that it really has taken me a month to get this done, and at the same time, I feel completely certain of the fact that Amanda May is going to be impressed with how quickly I actually got this done, which says a lot about me, I think, and not anything good.
This book is so awesome.
I wanted to start by explaining a little bit about my way of going about the 50 books. This is the third year in a row that I've attempted to do the 50 books list. 50 books per year as a New Year's resolution. Of course, the first year I tried, I only made it to 32. It was pretty bad. However, last year I made it to 52, so I have very high hopes for this year. But I got a list of books. 1,000 novels everyone should read before they die, the definitive list, from The Guardian in London, so I feel like it's probably pretty reliable. And I've been working my way through it. Currently, I'm actually 35 books in, which is not bad. And no, I'm not doing them in any sort of order, I'm just reading what I want. I don't even know, I don't think I can do this, Padfoot.
You should probably name the book you name books. Yeah.
Books I've read.
This year.
Books I've read this year. 1, go.
Fail.
1. Books I've read this year. Number 1, Garrison Keillor, Lake Wobegon Days. Good book. I felt like I was obligated to like it because I'm supposed to be one of those, well, you know, like liberal NPR tote bag. Only Amanda will know what that means, but that's okay. Book number 2, Malloy, Samuel Beckett, my absolute favorite playwright ever. Absurdist novel. Absurdist play, good. Absurdist novel, a 50-page long paragraph. It hurt my brain. He's still my favorite playwright ever, but I'm not looking forward to reading his next novel because there is another novel of his that is on the book list that I've started with. Let's see. Number 3, High Fidelity. High Fidelity is essentially what my life would be if I had been born a little bit earlier and in England. And it was pretty much the funniest thing ever, and I adore Nick Hornby, and I would probably read anything that he ever wrote after having read that book. Let's see, where am I? Number 4? Number 4, The Sign of 4, Sherlock Holmes. I'd already read Study in Scarlet, so I moved on to Sign of 4. Amazingly good, particularly in looking back on it after having seen the movie, because so many of the lines of the movie come out of Sign of 4. Number 5, Hound of the Baskervilles. Liked it a lot more than I thought I would, honestly. Doesn't have very much Holmes in it. Lots of Watson. Made me happy. John motherfucking Watson in this place. Anyway, so that was all great books that were on the definitive book list, but then at this point I had already read so much Arthur Conan Doyle that I cannot bring myself to stop reading it. So I read The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, as well as the Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, which takes me up to 7 books for the year. And right now I'm in the middle of the second part of the Holmes collection. Still reading short stories. There are a couple more novels that are coming up, but for the most part, you know, memoirs and adventures, they're just all short stories. And that's an extremely quick book wrap-up because at this point it has taken me so long to get this done that if I go into the detail that I would have liked to for all these books, this will be a 20-minute long video. And also, you know, there's just no reason for me to keep talking at this point. But you have your book update, and I swear to God that in the month of March, by the end of March, there will be another one up about the books I read in March, and I will actually talk about the books, which will probably all be Sherlock Holmes related, and I apologize in advance, and with a certain level of in-depth discussion. And I'm sorry that it took me so long to do this.